I'm going to go over some speech and language strategies for the book Little Excavator. This book has lots of sound effects that have a variety of different consonants in them. So you can read through maybe look through the book ahead of time on the video or listen for some of your child's sounds and pick those to highlight to practice. I'm also going to go over some different questions you can ask to target some of those language goals. So with the word Little Excavator, obviously excavator is kind of a tricky word, but sometimes having our kiddos say some of these harder sounds actually help them get closer to some of the easier ones that they're working on. With the word excavator, we're going to focus on the k and the t. You can see my hand. T sound. So if if you want to have them try the V or the X, go ahead, but we're going to focus on the k, opening our mouth really big for k, K or C, and doing the T, marking the T. Also the word little. A lot of us are working on the T in the middle of the words, so you can do your little finger, little excavator. And what I always say, I wouldn't make your child repeat every single word on the page. Kind of on each page, pick one sound or one word to focus on. And you can go through the story different days and pick different sounds or words to focus on each time. So I'm just going to go through some of the pages. This page has a lot of our lip sounds where it says thump, bump, beep, beep, beep. So for all of our lip sounds, B, P, M, and W, you bring your lips together. Beep, we bounce them. P, we pop. P, p. And this one doesn't have the M on it, but M, we bring our lips together, point it out. Or W, wah, kind of pull your lips forward. If you're targeting language, we can talk about all these different construction vehicles, or on the page it calls them big rigs. So you can describe a crane, a bulldozer, dump truck, kind of talk about what's the function of each one, and have your child try to think about that and talk about digging and different things that they could be used for. This page, the main character, little E, you can talk about, is he the same size or is he bigger or smaller? Do some compare and contrast. This page has the F. So a lot of these have words or sounds that repeat, so you can have them practice their F. Well, they're blow, and then open. All, fall. Then you can say, what fell? Looks like they're knocking down this wall. Why? Kind of ask different questions about that. And if your child has construction toys or anything similar like that, you can practice at home. Say, oh, let's pretend it's a bulldozer. We're going to push, or we're going to knock things down. Or now we have a digger. We're going to scoop it up. Talk about some of those object functions. If you don't have those toys, you can take a spoon or a cup and pretend it's one of these construction vehicles. And then some more sound effects with our M, bam, bam, bam. A lot of us are working on marking our end sounds. So these words, these one-syllable words, are really great to practice. And it says, uh-oh, now you're in a jam. You could ask, why? What happened? And have your child try to work through, well, it looks like he must have fell over and he scooped him up. And you can talk about, why do you think he fell? Next, there's also a lot of S clusters. So when we work on our S clusters, first we go across our smile and our hiss, S, and then we do the consonant after. For the word smash, it'll be M, so smash. Or if it's the word spot, spot. Make sure you point out that S first. This one, he fell over again. You can say, why did he fall over this time? He wasn't tall enough. Look, he couldn't reach. Here's some more sound effects. This one has the G, make down in our throat, chug, chug. So pointing some of those out. And this one just has the D at the beginning. And this has some of our long vowels, day. So if your child kind of cuts off those vowels, these are good words to have them practice to lengthen. Day, show them the smile and the E afterwards. And I did this when I read through the book, but you can say, look, they're digging holes. Why are they digging holes? What are they going to put in the holes? So and then if your child's not sure, you could kind of point to the trees and say, yeah, that's how trees get in the ground. Someone plants them, and talk about that. Here's some more words. Has our K at the end. K, work, to point those out. More words with the G at the end. Oh no, he fell in. Talk about that, where it talks about he's too small. Here's the crane. This you can practice with if your child is working on H, but it also helps for F and S because we're working on continuous airflow. So high, high, high. Same thing if we are working on our long vowels. I, and really stretching it out. Here he is again. He's not tall enough. We talked about what is this? This is a bridge. What does a bridge do? Why do you think they're putting it there? Look, what did they make? It looks like a park. Just you could kind of describe some of the things. I see trees and benches. It looks like a park. Then you can talk about how none of the other big rigs could cross the bridge because why? They're all too big. Well, who could fit? Oh, it would be the little excavator because he's little. Why does he need to cross the bridge? Because someone needs to plant the apple tree. Look, he did it. You can talk about that. What is he doing? He's digging a hole. Now he's putting the tree in. He planted a tree. Then at the end, some more sounds to practice. Go, go, go. I will send in the lesson plan some different digging activities. You can talk about planting. So there's lots of things you can do inside and outside with digging. And also some of the other activities I'll talk about are finding things with their sound in them, putting them in noodles or dirt or sand, and then having them dig them up. So lots of fun hands-on activities. Let me know if you have any questions.